It's Wednesday, and I'm going to explain the new assignment that is due a week from today. Just a reminder, you have a quiz that I just opened up, and the quiz you have 3 days to complete it, today, Thursday, and Friday. So it has to be completed by Friday midnight. It is open note. You may not use outside sources. You can only use the documents that I gave you to use, and you have one attempt to complete it. Alright, so that's part one. Today's the 22nd, posted the quiz, take it by Friday. That is a quiz grade, obviously. Part two, watch video of me explaining new assignment. That's what I'm doing right now, and you have a week to complete it. So what is the assignment that I'm talking about? This is still on satire, and we have two more things to do with satire. We have this assignment, which is a quiz grade, and then you have your own satirical paper to write, which will be a test grade. And then we have thank you notes, and that's super easy. So this is like almost done with what we have going on this year. Here are the directions. The Onion is a satirical newspaper, news article website. And some of the stories in here are actually real events that happened, but then some of them are also totally fictional. No matter what, if it's real or if it's false, there's always a satirical tone to it. So they're always making fun of something. So that's what the website is known for. Now, this one's graded a little bit differently. I say find 1 to 3 appropriate articles, and within those articles you have to find 1 to 2 satirical devices. I'm giving you those options because I'm going to give points to those who put the most effort into it. So let's say that you just do one article and you find 2 satirical devices and 1 example for each. Your grade is going to be very bad. It's not failing. You did the assignment, but you did the bare minimum, and so your grade is going to reflect that. So if you want to get the highest that you possibly can, I would do the most that are available for each of them. So let me explain. You're going to fill out a chart after reading an article. And as you're reading the article, you have to have the bulleted information here. You need to include the article title, copy paste the URL. You have to include a 1-sentence summary. 1 sentence. One sentence maximum. Not minimum, maximum. 1 sentence. Then within the article, you're identifying 1 to 2 satirical devices. So this is referring back to your notes that you took on the 13 different devices used in satire. You're going to try to find one. Then you only have to provide 1 example because these articles are really short. Most of them are really short. So I'm not going to make you find more than 1 example for each. So that's the other thing. Then you need to provide an example, an explanation for why you thought that that example was in fact that device. Because honestly, some of these devices overlap, which is fine. But you need to be able to clearly see that and say, this example is incongruent because, and you tell me why to get full credit, okay? Then you need to do that for up to 3 different articles, and then you upload it. Let's go into the example. So this example scored an 8 out of 8 because I did it. Article title, I put it in quotes. The URL, I copy pasted the link here. The summary, I give 1 sentence about the summary, what the article was about. Then I have 2 different devices. I gave my example for incongruity, put it in quotes because it was a direct quote, and then I talk about how that one is incongruent. I did the same thing here. This one gave me an 8 out of 8 because I had the article info, I had a 1-sentence summary, I gave the 2 different devices, I gave 2 examples, and I gave 2 explanations. Therefore, 8 points. If I just leave it at that, if I just do 1 article, I'm getting this point, this percentage as a quiz grade. If I do another article, then that will bump me up. But if you look in here, you can decide, hey, I'm only going to find 1 device within this article because I don't really feel like it. I'm lazy. I can't find one. And then you move on. That's kind of where this range is. So pretty much, if this rubric is confusing you because it's different, just know that I'm giving credit to those who take full advantage of this assignment and do the maximum that you need to. If you are quickly getting it done, you don't want to put a lot of effort into it, but you want to get the B, go ahead and do the bare minimum for that. Okay. So yeah, page 2 is the only thing that you have to fill out. So this is where you fill in the charts. Go and find an article from The Onion. You give the article title, you copy paste the URL. Here's one device, you give the example and you explain how that is the device. And you do the same thing here, article 2, article 3. So some of these things might end up being blank, but just fill out what you can and upload it by the 29th. And that is The Onion assignment. And that's all I'm going to talk about for now. Don't forget to take the quiz. Ask me questions if you have any.